So Jose Mourinho to Real Madrid. What y'all think about it? I know I got some Real Madrid Oaks watching me, and I know I got some Real Madrid Oaks listening to me. What y'all think about it, bruh? You know me, I like Real Madrid. When we talk about the past of Spanish football and what Spanish football is and what Spanish football has done, has dominated the 2010s, in the Champions League. I almost said Spain. I think of Real Madrid, right? So I like Real Madrid. When Real Madrid and Barcelona plays, I rather see Real Madrid win than Barcelona, right? I rather see Real Madrid playing well than Barcelona. But now we know what the situation is with Real Madrid. Players are fighting. Players don't want to listen to coaches. Players don't want to. Players don't get what it means to play for Real Madrid. The situation got so bad at Real Madrid that Real Madrid are actually working on getting Jose Mourinho back. I mean, it's weird. I don't know. I actually don't know how to feel about this because I look at it like, yo, Real Madrid right now is in massive trouble, right? Players are not trying to players are not trying to play for the club. Players don't understand the club. And they need a coach in there. They need a manager in there that will come in and actually kind of like instill some discipline, number one, instill some Real Madrid type attitude, right? And who else right now in the world of football than Jose Mourinho, right? That's how you can debate this. That's how you can think about it. But when I look at Jose Mourinho as well, especially for the last few years in management, Jose Mourinho has not been good, guys, at all. So when Mourinho left Chelsea, way back in 2016, he went to Manchester United and he won a couple of trophies there, right? And then he went to Tottenham Hotspur, and then he went to Roma, he went to Fenerbahce, and all these teams, guys, he did not do that good. I know with Roma, if I'm not mistaken, he won the Conference League or the Europa League, right? But Jose Mourinho has not been good at all, right? And now he's at Benfica. As I'm recording this video, he's still the manager of Benfica, and even in Benfica, he's not doing too well, right? I heard somebody that I watch say that in Benfica, Jose Mourinho, all he does is just blame the players, blame the board, the boardroom. He's just blaming everybody but himself. And I look at it like a personality like that in a Real Madrid squad that has ego. Like, look at it. Like, Jose has ego, right? Jose has ego. He blames everybody but himself. What do Real Madrid players do? Blame everybody but themselves. Vinny doesn't want to take the blame. Mbappe definitely doesn't want to take the blame. Bellingham doesn't want to take the blame, right? Rodrigo wouldn't want to take the blame. It's everybody but themselves. And adding an element like Jose in the dressing room like that, how do y'all think that's gonna work? I think my prediction is I think Jose is gonna win. Jose's gonna win. Jose's gonna win something big at Real Madrid, whether it's the Champions League or the La Liga. He's gonna win something big because I think Jose can still do something, right? I know he fell off a little bit in the past 10 years. He fell off. Like, let's be honest. It's not been the same Jose of the Porto and Real Madrid with Ronaldo and them, and the same Jose with Chelsea. He's not that Jose, right? But I predict that Jose is gonna win either the La Liga or the Champions League, right? But it's not gonna end well. It's not gonna end well. I want to see how Jose is going to be able to handle Vinny, how Jose is going to be able to handle Mbappe, how Jose is going to be able to handle all of these players that has ego, because he has ego, right? So it's ego versus ego, right? The lesser ego has to bow. So my prediction is Jose is going to come in there. Real Madrid is going to win something big with Jose being the coach, the La Liga or the Champions League. But my prediction is it's gonna end very, very bad, right? Jose's gonna break down and he's gonna start blaming the players, and the players are not gonna like what Jose does, and all of these things are gonna happen, and Jose's gonna leave. It's just crazy how far how far back the game has fallen, how far back Real Madrid has fallen that it's even going for coaches like Jose. Don't you think they could have gotten like a coach like Jurgen Klopp maybe, or even Amorim? Like give Amorim a chance, bro. But I just didn't think I just didn't think Jose. I don't think Jose will be the best fit for Real Madrid, but I still think he will do a job. And then that's it about Real Madrid. I want to also just speak about Chelsea. I saw Chelsea. Yo, shout out to Chelsea. I saw Chelsea, a former club of Jose, got Xabi Alonso. Like that's official. Here we go was dropped that Chelsea got Xabi Alonso. I mean, I'm surprised. And Liverpool fans, how y'all feeling about that? A very young coach that has a idea of how he wants to play, and has a philosophy, and I thought he was very bright, right? I remember there was a record that when he took over from Real Madrid went actually 14, 13 games without being beaten. That was very good, right? And yeah, and then at some point it just fell off. But my point with Xabi is that he's a very good coach. I think he's gonna do very well in Chelsea. I mean, when we look at the Chelsea squad, guys, Chelsea doesn't have a bad squad at all. I don't think Chelsea has a bad team. They underperforming right now. Let's be honest. Chelsea is really underperforming for the players they have, the money they have invested in the team. I think Chelsea is a coach away. Number one, a good coach away, and I think just 3, 4 signings away from being a real good team, right? Chelsea is a very young. I think it's if not the youngest team in the Premier League, one of the youngest teams in the Premier League. I think Chelsea has potential, y'all, and I think with Xabi now in the picture, I think Chelsea's about to really do some damage. Watch. Chelsea really about to do some damage. I think next season they can even aim for a top 4 finish. I'm not even making that up. Like seriously. I think Xabi to Chelsea is a very good signing for them. Very good appointment for them, right? When we look at the track record of Xabi, he worked with a team in Germany that wanted to hear him out, that wanted to follow him, that wanted to believe and actually believed in his philosophy. And I believe Chelsea has a group of young players mixed with leaders, young players though, that will Shabi will enter that dressing room and they will want to listen to this guy. He won the Champions League. He played in the Premier League, right? He played in a World Cup, right? Didn't he win the World Cup? So Shabi is a figure and he's a character that these Chelsea players will listen to. And I really believe Chelsea will have a very, very good season next year. If they do get some 2 or 4 players in, and these players just are willing to just follow and listen to the philosophy of Xabi, I, I really think Chelsea can do some damage, right? And then Manchester United, last but not least, my team, my club, Manchester United. I think we are gonna give Miko Carrique. We're gonna give Michael Carrick the full time job. I don't know if it's signed and sealed yet, but Fabrizio did also tweet that out, that it's now a very, very big possibility that that's going to happen, that Carrick is going to get the permanent job. And hey, man, listen, man, when Carrick took over, I couldn't watch my team. Yeah. I couldn't watch Manchester United play. I couldn't. Like when Manchester United was playing, I didn't watch that. I don't watch the game. And it's deep with Manchester United because if Man U don't play well, guys, I don't watch ball at all, right? If Man U don't play well, I don't watch ball at all. I don't care who's playing and what's playing. I don't watch it because my team is trash. I'm not gonna watch y'all team cook, right? So when he took over, we were at we're at a very low place, and the team morale was off, and the team spirit, everything was just garbage, right? And when Carrick came, he just simplified everything, put Bruno in his favorite position, played Kobe Manu again, the back line, which is not that good, but the back line performed a little better. And obviously we got shooters in front in Cunha and Bem. So he beat Manchester City, he beat Arsenal, he beat Liverpool. He beat Tottenham as well. So Carrick is just he a killer for real. Like man, he's a shooter for real. So I'm not surprised that he's gonna get the permanent job. And I think, as Manchester United fans now, we should just keep our expectations very low, very just stable. Don't think we're gonna win the Champions League, or we're gonna win the Premier League, or we're gonna go deep in the Champions League. I don't think so. I don't think our team is good enough. I don't think the squad is good enough. I think we still have a long way to go. But though it will be very, very good, it will be very, very, great to win something big, a major trophy with Bruno Fernandes still playing for this team, still having a big impact in the squad. Because he's not part of the Premier League legends, right? He's in that catalog of KDB and Thierry, and he's part of the ballers now, right? So y'all can chat, y'all better chat nice with me when we talk about Bruno now, right? He a legend of the Premier League. I don't know about that yet, but he's for sure a legend of Manchester United. He's for sure a legend of my club, right? But I think going into next season, we should you know, just sign proper players. I think the midfield is needing actually just investment. So if we can just invest in the midfield, get a fullback, get a winger, I think we'll be good. I think we'll do something. We'll compete, not win, but compete, right? And let's just be easy on Carrick. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's going to always be good, and the performances are always going to be good. Let's just take it easy. Let's just enjoy. If we win, let's enjoy it. When we win, let's enjoy it, right? And hopefully we just have a great season like we had. The second half of the season was very good. Hopefully we just start with that same fire, that same power, that same panache. We just kick on, right? I'm just gonna keep my expectations very low with Carrick. I'm just gonna be very balanced. Hopefully we get the right signings in and we move forward, right? We challenge in the Champions League, we challenge in the Premier League, we secure top four again. If our only expectation, and I feel like it's fair, we should only have the expectation of finishing in the Champions League again, right? So yeah, man, that's it. Real Madrid, Jose Mourinho. I think that's gonna be a movie. And Xabi Alonso with Chelsea, I think that's going to be special. I really think we're going to see something special there. Xabi is a very good coach, and I think Chelsea has a very good squad, a very thick squad as well, right? A lot of players, young players there. And I think Manchester United with Carrick, I just think we should remain balanced, remain chilled. Don't Carrick is not like Luis Enrique. Carrick is not like Pep, right? He just starting this, right? He's like a Vincent Company in a way, right? So just let him cook, right? And even if he doesn't cook, we'll just fire him and get a new one, right? Carrick, just be chilled. Just be chilled with Carrick, right?